Okay, I'm here with Suai, is a Long Beach police officer, and he grew up in Cambodia Town. He's going to tell me a little bit about what it was like growing up in Cambodia Town, kind of the gang activity, and a little bit about the demographics.
Well, just to start off, the demographics of Long Beach is mostly Hispanics, but then you got the largest Cambodian population outside of Long Beach, also in Long Beach. Of course, blacks and Caucasians are also live in Long Beach, but majority is Hispanics. But growing up, when I was in high school and junior high, there were a lot of tensions between Hispanics and Asian gangs, particularly Hispanics and Asian gangs. There was a lot of shootings and a lot of killings between the two gangs out on the street. So, I mean, I remember seeing the news like every other day. It seems like there's a shooting or a killing. And so there were a lot of tensions between the two gangs, and then it kind of creeps into the racial side a little bit. So, but most of it is just caused by the gangsters themselves, the Asian and Hispanic gangs. Those are the guys that cause most of the problems and all the troubles, and that's about it. Growing up, I know there's a lot of tension, and you just have to stay off the streets and hopefully you don't get a crazy gangster that wants to kill you. And sometimes it happens, you know, innocent person do get assaulted or shot or killed, as you see in the news all the time. That happens occasionally, which is the sad part about it. So
I don't mean to surprise you with one more question, but what kind of crimes do they commit? Is it mostly gang-on-gang stuff, robberies, everything, drugs? 'Cause I heard that they have like sister gangs, like in New York, that they switch drugs with a lot, and the cartels a little bit. And I heard that TRG is the biggest Cambodian gang in the country, right?
TRG is the biggest Cambodian gang in the country. In Long Beach, in particular, TRGs are mostly Cambodians or Asians, but they also have whites and blacks and Hispanics also, but very little Hispanics. But there are Hispanics in TRG. But if you go outside the city, Long Beach, outside of Long Beach, like say San Jose or back east in Lowell, Massachusetts, and like Texas or something, and they have a mixture of all the races. But it started out by Cambodian youths, gangsters. But they are nationwide. They're the biggest in terms of the Asian gangs that started in Long Beach, and the crimes they commit. I mean, it ranges anything from graffiti to assault to shootings to stabbings to homicide to home invasion robbery. When I was growing up, they were big on home invasion robberies and business robberies, where they basically picked on their own people, basically the people that have money and own businesses and stuff. They would basically do surveillance on them and follow them for a little bit, and then they kind of know their routine when they go to the bank, when they go home, and most of the time they keep a lot of their money and valuables at home. So one day when they decide to do it, they would do a home invasion robbery, tie everybody up or something, and grab all their valuables and stuff like that. And but so it doesn't necessarily mean, you know, they commit crimes against normal citizens of the society. I mean, just regular citizens in terms of robberies, you know, and mostly robberies, burglaries, and stuff like that. But they also commit crimes against their rival gangs, such as the Hispanic gangs and other rival Asian gangs. So they, across the board, it's they commit crimes against anybody. So, any other questions?
That's good, man. Thanks.